Hey, how you doing? My name is Jared Johnson. This is the first video for my Create Black Money page. I have a Facebook page. I've had it up for about a year and a half, a little bit over a year and a half. The concept, the reason for the Create Black Money. When I first, I first, I guess I started getting into the whole where am I from, who am I. You know, when you start to, as you get older, you realize certain things, and I don't know who I am. You know, so it started from this, and I start doing a little research, and I find out that could be from Africa, may not be from Africa, could have could have been just in you know people of the states or whatever, and we was enslaved. Basically, our land was stolen from us, or just everything from being black and economics and everything, and when I created, I actually created this concept, create money, back when I'm 39 years old now. I was probably about 30, 31 when I created, when I came up with the concept, create money. Create money is basically, I'm a real estate guy, so I was trying to figure out a way to get into real estate. So we use the word create is it's an acronym. It's for C for credit, R resources, education, assets, time, efforts and experience, and then money. So what we did was use other people's credit, resources, education, assets, time, efforts and experience, and money to create money. It's just really simple. Like, for example, I'm in real estate. I take a person who's got credit, who's got money, down payment, and then I have a seller. The person here is a buyer, excuse me, and I have the seller over here, and they have the asset, which is the home, and myself being in the middle. I bring those two together, and I create a payday for myself. And you can do it for pretty much for anything. It could be consumer goods, could be services, whatever. But your goal is to go out and you take your efforts, experience, or whatever, and you get to a person who has, that has this, and you get with them and you make money off of it. But last year, about a year and a half ago, I actually incorporated Create Black Money, and I basically the same thing. I wanted to sit down and show people, hey man, there's ways out here to make money. This is more of self-employment, building your own businesses, stuff like that. I've been out of work. Let's say this. I haven't worked for anyone in now going on 6 years. This November will be 6 years. And I love it, man. I love it. It gets tough sometimes. You don't have money, and you got bills to pay and stuff like that. But I do get paid. I don't go every month. I do have money coming to me, and it's just a little freedom, man. Being back my last job, and the way they fired me for absolutely no reason, and I just couldn't go back to another job, have someone else be able to do that again, and I actually felt like I lost they had no respect for me. And I mean, I just that whole aspect of like, how can you work for somebody and do a good job and come to work every day, don't call out, and then somebody just comes in and don't like you and say, I don't like you, I want you out of here, and that was it. And there's like, I was 33 at the time, and I didn't get it. Like I said, I'm 39 now, and I'm glad I never went back, man. And I will never go back. I'll figure out ways. I'll make my money somehow. So create black money, though. Let's get back on topic here. My goal, the vision, what I see with this is, I want to build it. I want people. My problem is this. I said the problem with black people is, one, we always know this, is that we are all separated, man. We would not work together. And I honestly think that's wrong. I really don't believe that. There are a lot of Um, I don't want to be too negative, but there's a lot of people who we think differently. Okay, when for example, I haven't worked in 6 years. Somebody may consider me as a bum, and somebody else may be like, I understand you. You know what I'm saying? So those people who understand me, they understand. They say, hey man, I understand you. I remember 20 years ago and I went to the same whatever, and now I've been self-employed and I'm great. And then you got the person who's just stuck on somebody telling you what to do and they don't understand. Like, you just don't get it. So I feel like if I can just focus on finding people who think like me, and my goal is to find 1 million of us. And when I say black people, guys, I don't like the term black people, man. I hate it. Every time I say black people, I kind of hesitate because I don't consider myself a black man. I don't know what I am, but I'm not a black man. Black man is what a white man decided to name me when he wanted to, I guess, to distinguish us from other people. But I'm not a black man. But right now, I don't have another name for myself. So I guess that's the only name I can basically have. But I don't like the term black man. I don't like the term African American, um, Afro American, whatever you want. I don't like none of the terms. But um, but that's what happens when they strip you from your history and your heritage, and you don't know where you are, and this is where you basically end up with. But my point was saying it's not just for black people. I want people, when you really go through history, you realize Mexicans aren't Mexicans. That was a name given to them. Puerto Ricans, same thing. Jamaicans, all the Caribbean islands. We were never Haitians. For the reason why I'm saying is, Puerto Ricans' original language was not even Spanish. Spanish came from Spain, and the people in Spain conquered Puerto Rico, and then they had everybody change their language to Spanish, and then now they are they Spanish speaking, but they are Puerto Ricans and whatever. And I'm like, but you're naturally your ancestors weren't Spanish. They were something else, whatever that was, and it's just when you go back and see it, like these little couple of countries in Europe came down and just fucked everything up. And I don't know, maybe some people may feel like it got better, but we don't know what it was before that. So I'm like, you can't say that it was better, or we're glad that this happened, or something like that, because we don't know what we were doing before then, before they came out here and fucked everything up or whatever. But my point is this: it's for all of us, man. And my thing is, if we all come together and build build this country. We already built the country, but we build it in a way where we know we own this shit. And that's what my thing is. I say, okay, we out here, we own this. This is my fucking country. I don't give a fuck what person is running this shit, president and all that shit. If my ancestors was here and you stole this land from me and then you turn around and flip it back and be like, you listen to me, oh hell no. And that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, this is my fucking land. This is my turf. And you're on my land right now. So I say we need to take it back. Simple and plain. I'm not saying we go hostile and go out there and do what they did to us. I say we just play their game by their rules. And we build businesses, we buy real estate, and we just keep buying businesses and building more businesses and buy real estate and build businesses and over and over again, to the point where we have to start thinking differently as a people. One thing we need to know, for example, we are, when it comes to like small business owners, we think way too small. I'm a barber, I cut hair, I want a barber shop. And he's cool. He gave his one little barber shop, he's straight. He got his one cut, he's got a spot, and he do that for 30, 40 years, he's straight. I think that's too small. I mean, I know I'm not trying to say everybody needs to have 10, 20 stores, but we think too small. So now we have that one barbershop is not going to do anything for the community. And I think that, I'm not saying that one person need to focus on that, or focus on building up 10 things or whatever, or multiple shops. But I say we need to have that. How many black owned franchises are there? We know of KFC, McDonald's, this, but do we own those franchises? We may own a franchise. I'm talking about the actual CEO of the company. We running shit. We don't have that, and that's what we need to start doing. We need to do it from anything from restaurants, laundromats, gyms, whatever, clothing stores, anything that can be franchised. We need to go in there. We need to start thinking 50, 100 stores all across the country, everything. And same thing with real estate. We need to be out here buying the houses. My thing is we need to hold them. Stop selling them. Stop flipping them and giving them back to the people. We need to own them. We need to rent them out. We need to stop buying buildings, stop buying complexes, stop buying multi-million-dollar buildings, 40, 50 floors up. You know what I'm saying? We need to start buying shit in New York and LA or whatever. We just need to start doing that. And my goal is really just to find people just like me that wants to get it done, man. That's it. I'm starting mine off with a salon, you know. I have a little salon. I opened up about 4 months ago, or 3-4 months ago. And my goal is to open up an empire. I want to get 10 salons, nail salons, barbershops, clothing stores, beauty supply stores, you name it. That's what I want. I want a whole bunch of them. And I know that I can't run 20, 30 stores. So my goal is, hey, I got black people out here that's not working. Let's get y'all working. Y'all come work for me. I'll train you to be managers, train you to be whatever. Put them in my stores, 50%, 75%, 80%. I'll keep, black people in my stores. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm thinking about. But I need to find like-minded people just like me that wants to do the same thing. I have the vision. I don't have no money. I don't have the money to put this out there. But if you got this person over there and they want something bigger, we can work together. And my goal is to find those people all around this country, and that's what these videos are for, because I got to get out there, yeah. If you're out there, man, you get this video, you feeling me, you understand what I'm what I'm talking about. I'll leave my phone number in the description. I'll leave my email out there. Text me, email me, call me, whatever. Let's talk, man. I just think that if I can get 1 million strong, we can really do some damage out here, man. And I'm not thinking about the next 5, 10 years. I'm thinking about the next 50, 100 years. I want to build something for my kids. I want them to have something when I'm gone. You know what I'm saying? I want my grandkids, great grandkids. I want them all to have some shit, man. And I want them to see me 100 years from now looking at this video like, damn, look at granddad, great granddad, he tripping and whatever. I don't know, but all I know is that I'm just tired of seeing us out here not having shit, struggling and not understanding why we there. And then you see other people, all these different, even other ethnic groups coming in the country, making it, killing it. We out here struggling still. And you get 1 or 2, black people go out there and make their money. But I'm talking about a group of us. My goal is a million people. I mean, that's a lot of fucking people. There's no way in the world I can actually talk to and communicate to 1 million people. But if we can get 1 million people with the same mindset out here trying to move shit, trying to buy shit, and try to build shit, we can do it. And I think my reason for doing this too is I believe that once we start that movement, shit's gonna change for us, man. Cops killing us on the street like dogs, like animals out here, man, that shit's gonna stop. Because when we start owning more and more businesses, we're gonna start taking over the cities, the governments. We're gonna take over. We're gonna play by their fucking rules. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it better. We're gonna do it better than them. And we're gonna fucking do shit like balance the fucking budget, whatever the fuck. We're not gonna be trillions of dollars in debt. We're gonna fix that shit, all that stuff, man. But I just look at it like we got to start doing the shit right, man. We got to start thinking bigger. And I think right now we just think too small. So if you with me, man, holler at me, man. That's all I can say, man. And I look forward to talking to anybody who wants to share their ideas or whatever, man. Thanks for checking out the video, though. All right.